To start, I'm going to use a black color for all my outlining. And I'll use my tech pen. I think I'll choose 4.0, nice thick line on that. I'm going to choose up here under the shapes, choose the circle. And zoom out of my paper a bit so you can see. We're going to make a big circle on the paper. I can, if I want it to be a little more centered, I can use my move tool. Your ruler tool, yeah, lets you put, you have to just sort of guess where the middle is and draw your line across. Oh. Turn the ruler 90 degrees, guess the middle-ish. Put your line down. See, when you're drawing along the ruler, it keeps it straight. Oops. 45 degrees to split those quadrants, and negative 45 degrees to split these quadrants. And make sure you go right up to the edges, even beyond if you're worried about the edge, because when you go to color this later, if that's not a closed shape, it's going to mess you up. So go up to the edge for sure, or even past. Gotcha. And make sure that those are closed up. Once we have this sort of skeleton of the design, I want to do another ring, another section that I'm going to split as a circle. So I'm going to get a new layer and do another circle. And I can be very, very sloppy about where this is placed because I'm going to move it later, but I just need the size of the circle. And then I'm going to let go and go to my move tool. Okay, another layer. And move that where I want it. And even if you didn't have the size correct, after you press your move tool, you can still resize this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's so flexible.
Gotcha.
So no worries on any of it, anything you draw being totally permanent, as long as you're using your layers. That's the key. Use those layers to your advantage. Here's the copy paste stuff. In here, I'm gonna do a new layer, first of all, for my first design. And we want to try to have at least four patterns. So my first pattern is going to be hearts. New layer. I'm going to go up, zoom up here, and I'm going to do a heart. Okay. And I need to make a second one. Here's how we do it. Press on the layer of the object you want to copy and paste. Press on that layer. It has all these options. Here's copy right here. Copy. Press that. Press again on the layer and find paste and press paste. Now, what it did was it made a second one on top. You're in the edit section here that it takes you into, and you just move it to where you want it to be. And I'm going to actually make one larger than the other. That's going to be my pattern that I want to do. Then when you're done and you like how it is and you have it all placed the right way, you press done. Okay, now comes the really cool tool that I love. Remember, I'm on a layer. My hearts are on their own layer. So nothing around the hearts is going to matter because the hearts are their own layer. Here's the selection tool. When you press that, it has a number of selection tools. One is the lasso, which lets you just do any random line to select anything, and which is already pre-selected. And you literally just circle around very sloppily. You can circle around the items that you want from the layer that you're on. And when you go ahead and you press on that layer and you press copy, now what it's doing is it's copying both hearts at the same time because you've circled both of them with the selection lasso tool. And you press on the layer again and select paste. It has pasted both hearts on top of both hearts. So I move these away. See, there's my paste of the two hearts. And then these come in handy because if I just need to slightly rotate this to get to the next pie piece, I can do that. Rotate it. Now I can continue to do that. I can go, it's already copied to the clipboard. So I can go back on that layer and paste again. It's pasted it on top of the original copy, which is these two. Rotate, rotate. And done. I'm pasting one more time. I'm going to show you another cool trick. Oops, pasting one more time. And this is the next set. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Put it here. I can do a new copy if I want. Selection tool, lasso. Select all four of these sets of hearts. See my selection around? It's only selecting the hearts because we're only on the hearts layer. Now I got to go ahead and press here. If I want a new section copied where they're all combined, copy. Press here again, paste. And we have the whole set of four hearts. Now I'm just going to flip it. So I'm doing a new layer for these. New layer. And I'm going to decide what I want here. Maybe I just want some lines. Here's that predictive stroke tool I want you guys to know about. And it's nice if I want to make leaves. It makes the leaves look nice. All right. Now maybe I want this design only in these four, and then I want to do something in the opposite four. Lasso tool under selections here, selection lasso. Go around the whole design on the one layer. Copy, paste. Move it. Rotate it. It has to be enlarged a bit because my lines are off and it's not stretching right. Okay, oops. All right, done. And then I'll do the same thing. I'm going to lasso both of these so I can just copy paste and have the other two done. Flip, flip, flip both directions. Now, because my quadrants aren't exact, see how the one is really, really off? So what I'll have to do is go back and lasso just that one so I can move, go to my move, and just get that one adjusted. Maybe there's a zigzag line that goes to each of these circles. All right, let's say the design is done. And you're ready to color. Very, very important to press on one of your layers and merge all. So see, now I can do, oops, with my fill tool, I can fill these little shapes. Maybe the next ones are purple. Maybe these are green. And maybe the little flower petals are a dark green. It goes so fast as long as all your shapes are filled. I mean, closed. Maybe these flowers are yellow. Maybe these two are yellow and maybe these two are more of an orange, like marigolds. Maybe every other heart is this, and maybe the opposite heart is this, and then maybe the these hearts are this, and then the backgrounds are whatever. You know, um, and then it's done. It's very, very quick to color it, and then you share it. You press share, and you and it save to image, save image, post it to Artsonia.